guys?
Alright guys, we're here today on Monday to do one of our infamous intergalactic, interstellar wormhole of a double header. And we're starting off with a band that reached out to us, I can't remember how, but they got a hold of us and they asked us to check out their video. The name of the band is Planeswalker. Is it Planeswalker? Planeswalker. And the name of the song is The Forever Serpent. Alright, I didn't ask too many questions. I don't think I actually asked any questions. And I just like to go in not knowing anything. I feel like the more I know, the more my mind starts to create a certain level of expectations.
Yeah.
And more often than not, those expectations are not met and I'm disappointed.
You want to be surprised.
Yeah, and I just kind of want to go in with a clear mind and not really have a thought that it's going to go this way, it's going to go that way. That way, when it doesn't go those ways,
You weren't expecting anything.
Exactly. I'm just going with the current. Whatever the current takes me. You know, I'm just like a bottle with a message inside. I'm a message in a bottle.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm a big bottle. I'm more like a barrel. I think I'm more like a barrel. All right. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Do you want to go first or you want me to go
You
first?
can go first.
Why? You want to do rock, paper, scissors?
No, just you go first.
All right. I don't know if I should start with the video or should start with the song. Where do you want to go?
Just start with the video, yeah.
All right. I'm not a big fan of guys playing Magic the Gathering or whatever it is that the hell that they're playing in the video.
Yeah.
But there's only two guys in the band, and the singer plays guitar? Like, where's the drummer? And where's the keyboard player? Where's everybody else? The bass player? Like, there's more guys playing Magic the Gathering than there are playing in the video. Let me start by saying this. I have two issues with this. One is the video, one has to do with the music. But don't let that get in the way of what I'm going to say after, because after that, I really like the song. But to me, there's two things that take away from this being an even greater song. First is the video, all right? If you're a band that has this symphonic approach to your sound, and you have this kind of like cinematic, at least you're trying to create this cinematic feel to what you're doing, having a bunch of guys playing Magic the Gathering is not the way to sell your music.
That's not very cinematic.
It's not cinematic at all. You can pull that off if you're like a goof band. Like if you're Clitoris, or if you're Witch Taint, or whatever, one of those, Underrask, whatever, a band that doesn't take themselves too seriously, or either realm, like, you know, bands that are Ailstorm, like bands like that don't take themselves too seriously, that you know that goofing around is part of their shtick, right? Then you can do that. If you want people to listen to this and say, wow, you know, like these guys are doing some, the video takes away from the impact. Imagine Nightwish releasing a video of a bunch of guys playing Magic the Gathering in the basement while you're listening.
Half of the band members are not even there.
Exactly, when there's only two band members in the video, and they're playing I Wish I Had an Angel. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. It takes away from the beauty of the song, right? So to me, this, if you have this sound, you're better served with a lyric video.
Yeah.
If you do a nice lyric video...
With one of those, like, medieval lyric videos.
Yeah, with the fantasy, like, because the song is all about fantasy and whatever. You can incorporate Magic the Gathering into the lyric video, into the cartoon, into the design of the video. You can do all of that. But it makes it feel more professional. It makes it feel like it has a bigger impact.
Yeah.
You know, it's like when you listen to a Brothers of Metal song and they do a video, either the video is like a complete joke and it's fun because it goes with the theme of the song, or they go with the lyric video where it's more fantasy world and it goes with the theme of that song. So you have to understand that the video, it helps sell the music. That's why people do videos. That's the whole reason why music videos were created, was to help sell the music. In this case, to me, the video does a disservice to the music. That's point number one. Point number two. Do you agree, by the way?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so
I was wondering what the hell they're doing. I'm like...
Yeah, it just...
It's so random, too. Like, why are you guys playing in the middle of the song, just Magic the Gathering?
It has to do with the lyrics in the song.
Yeah, but it just...
Maybe they could have saved it if each person who's playing is singing, or lip-singing.
Yeah.
And the camera is going from one... You know, like almost like if the camera's sitting in the middle and it's... you never watched that 70s show. Okay, there was a show called That 70s Show. And they used to smoke weed in the basement of one of the guys' house. And when they were smoking weed, the camera angle rotated like around, because as they were passing the joint around, the camera also would rotate from person to person.
So it would make more sense if it was in the middle and then...
And it's rotating, and each one of them is taking turns singing the song.
Yeah, and then they're placing down their cards and doing whatever.
That would have made more sense. But even then, I still think a lyric video would have been better served for this track.
But it still would have made it better.
Would have made it better. Now, my second issue with this is the vocals are too low in the mix. For any band out there, if you have to understand what is your genre, what is your style, what is your approach, what do you want to convey, right? Now, if you're Conan and you have this distorted sound and you like to have your vocals in the back, almost like they're coming out of a well, or you're in a black metal band and you want to have that really deep in the woods feel, that's fine. It works with those genres. It works for those bands. It's absolutely fine. If you want to create power metal or symphonic power metal or symphonic metal, and that's where you're gearing yourself towards.
The vocals are a big part of that.
A huge part of that. Because when you listen to this track, the drums were fine, the guitars were fine, the symphonic
I actually
elements.
really enjoyed the guitars in this track.
Me too. I enjoy actually the symphonic elements with a little bit of the choirs and
Yeah.
everything. Really well done. Really like all of that.
I only had a problem with the vocals.
I only had a problem with the vocal. I didn't have a problem with the vocals on how he was a good singer. I don't have a problem
only
with
had
the
a
vocals.
little problem with the actual way he was singing. I wanted him to add like
A little bit more over the top.
either a little bit more of the top or sometimes go a little bit like
Have a little bit more of a power metal feel to
like
it.
a graspy power metal feel to it.
Okay. Okay.
Like I wanted him to change it because it was just the same. He had the same tone for
Through the whole song.
throughout the whole song. So I wanted him to kind of change it up
Okay,
a bit.
fair enough.
But other than that, even the sound, obviously the sound was kind of low and he was being hidden by everything else. But if you just put that up and you add those things to his vocals, it's perfect.
He has a great voice.
He
all right?
does.
He has a great voice. But in this song, in the way it's mixed, his voice is hidden for most of the track. Everything else is over it. He's under it. And in my opinion, if you have this style, this genre, your vocalist has to be in the forefront. He has to be the one leading. He's the one with the lantern in the dark, guiding all the other band members. All the other instruments are there to support him. They're the supporting cast. It's like if you're watching a musical, like you're watching, and I'm going to go with Disney because Disney obviously makes a lot of musicals. You're watching a musical, and the symphony and the music is louder than. Okay, imagine you're watching Mary Poppins and you can barely hear what Mary Poppins is singing. It takes away from the song. It takes away from everything. You need to have the vocalist as the main focus. Everything is there to support him. And in this track, he was hidden. But I agree with you too. It became a little bit, not repetitive, but it became a little bit predictable because he didn't really take any risks. He didn't take any chances. And I was hoping that specifically in the chorus, he would finish off and go up a little bit higher.
In the verses, he would kind of be like that, a little bit graspy kind of power metal vocals in the verses, and then he would smoothen them out and kind of lift them up for the chorus.
I agree. But most important, I would like to hear him a little bit better.
I would like to hear him in general.
Yeah, I would like him to be more in the forefront. All right, that's. Do you agree with me? I think we're pretty much in sync here.
Yeah.
Okay, not the band. We're just in sync with each other. All right, perfect. Fair enough. But overall, I like the track, and it has a lot of great elements. It's just that the video and the vocals, to me, those two things kind of take a little bit away from how good everything else is. Let's put it that way. All right, guys, don't go anywhere. There's another video coming right after this one, so keep refreshing. See you guys.
See ya.